Oh, I had to turn that off. I don't want that bothering. Hey guys. Sorry it took me a few minutes. I had to switch from my laptop to my phone, and it's actually kind of confusing how to go live in this event. I don't think I've ever done that before, so it took me a few minutes to find out how to do that. So I'm gonna just kind of wait and see if anyone pops on in the next few minutes. And I am in my garage. Wherever you are, say hello from. Okay, I see someone's on. Hello. As I was just saying, I had to switch from my laptop to my phone. My laptop's just not being friendly with me. It decided it wanted to do an update, and I accidentally pushed yes instead of no. So I was gonna use my phone for music and the laptop for video, but we're switching it around today. Guess that's what we're doing. So, if my laptop decides it wants to wake up, we will have music. Okay, so welcome to Fitness 101. I am Amber Stevens. I am a certified personal trainer. I am specialized in women's fitness and behavior change. I have been personal training for 4 years. And it really just started out with a passion just to help people to feel good about themselves mentally and physically. I was going through a really hard time in my life, and it became something I could focus on that was healthy for me and not turning to other things. So fitness really became a tool for me personally to take care of myself mentally. And I was a young single mom, and I needed something every day to kind of get me going. And I did a lot of working out at home, and then I started teaching a fitness class at the rec center. And I was teaching a class at the North Liberty Rec Center 4 or 5 years ago in the basement. And I rented out the room, and it got so full that I decided that I would pursue going to a gym. And while I'm glad that I did that, I learned a lot of things. I ended up becoming manager of that gym. It was not my forever home. And I ended up deciding I no longer wanted to be a manager or whatever. I just wanted to focus on the people of the business. And that's my heart is the people. My mind is not the dollar sign and, all the logistics. Like I said, I've been a manager. I've been a staff member at a gym. I've been a fitness instructor for Body Pump, for PiYo, for all kinds of things. And classes that I've just made up. So I've kind of been around a little bit, and all of that has kind of brought me to where I am today, which is I really love working with women. I like working with couples as well. I've done couple pairs because I like seeing the husbands and wives or mothers and daughters or best friends working together. I love that. It's super cool. But all that's brought me to where I am today, which is kind of figuring out who I am and my purpose in this big, big fitness bubble and industry. There's so much out there, and it kind of clouds everything. Like, we think that we need to do this workout. There's CrossFit, there's strength training, there's bodybuilding, there's powerlifting, there's yoga, there's all the things. And what I like you to figure out is a foundation, is where to start, how to look at you in the mirror, in your body, and what do you feel, what do you need, and really customizing programs and plans based on where you are at physically, where you're at mentally, and where you can sustain that for your life. Not a quick fix. I'm not going to recommend hours of cardio. I'm not going to recommend things that you can't do and sustain. So my approach is slow and steady, but that's because it's what works. It's what helps people from quitting. And a lot of the people that I'm getting are not confident. So assuming or not assuming that that is you, I do know one of you who's watching. So one of the people watching is my client. So thank you for tuning in. I don't want to spend this whole time talking, but there is a lot of information to kind of share. And I just wanted you guys to know who I am, kind of where I've come from, and what my plan is for this. So my plan is to really just help you get started on your fitness program at home. We don't know how long we're going to be not able to go to the rec center. I do have a home gym. So my clients could come here, my clients can go to the rec center. We typically come here and we use the rec center when we need some more equipment. But since we don't have that, we're all at home, we're all in this together. And so the next 30 days, I really want to know who is watching me. So I would love for you to message me. I would love to get you into my my fitness app. And that app is where I can kind of help each of you with moves to do at home, kind of outside of these Facebook Lives. So I'm going to move the camera to my whiteboard. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll give her a try. Because I kind of want to show you day one, just kind of, there's my whiteboard. And of course this isn't very high. I have it low because I had it on a box. So here's my whiteboard. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of walk you through how I'm gonna pull I got one of those like light stands. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. I'm gonna just walk you through how I built a program. So, can you see me all right? Yeah, you guys can see me good. Okay, so, oh wow, there's a lot of people watching all of a sudden. I don't know if that just kicked in. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna write out our little workout. And reason being is because I like to teach, okay? So while you're getting your equipment ready, we are gonna do a workout today, but I have a lot of explaining to do as well. So we're gonna erase this. This is my client's fit test. She's watching, by the way, so shout out to her. So if you all are interested in connecting with me, I'm gonna let you use my app for free. It's a personal trainer to customer app. And I'm gonna allow you guys to use that for free so that you can track your results from these 30 days. It'd be super motivating for you to see. I don't know if anyone can comment below. Hi, this is so-and-so, I'm watching. Tell me why you're here. Tell me what you want to learn. Tell me what content you want. because this Fitness 101 was going to be designed to be at the rec center, and I was going to be helping you guys figure out how to use the equipment and how to build a program and how to track your results and all this fun stuff that's going to be really hard to do from home, but I'm determined that we can do it. So we got Fitness 101, and I see people kind of jumping on and off, so that's fine. I'm just gonna write a few things on the board. If you can say hello, wave, like, I don't know what it allows you to do in here. I can see there's people watching, but that's all I can really see. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna focus on corrective exercise this week. So corrective exercising is gonna be kind of like PT, but a little bit more focused on muscle imbalances, if that makes sense, because you're not necessarily injured. And that's why you go to PT or physical therapies, because you're injured. But a lot of us do have prior injuries, pre-existing conditions, maybe even a disease that causes you to not function the same way. And so in my brain, I consider all of that in my starting my programs. Okay, so somebody wrote, hi, and I'm watching an after track, my journey would be amazing. Yes, okay. So I will message you and get you a link into my app, okay? So corrective exercising. That is our focus for the week. Corrective exercises. And so I have all of this here in my little, so physical readiness is kind of what we're focusing on. I'm sure that all of you here are like, yeah, I'm ready to exercise. Stop talking. But I just want to make sure I say this correctly. We're focusing on improving proper body control and flexibility in all three planes of motion. We're focusing on improving joint motion to facilitate proper alignment and posture. Focus on improving core stabilization, strength, and endurance to maintain stability for extended periods of time and to increase tone. We are going to have you perform these exercises throughout the entire 30 days. If you're sticking with me, if you're doing the other classes, great. I want you to do whatever you want to do, but this is just for those of you who are joining here. We're really going to be focusing on the muscles of the hips and the pelvis to attain lower extremity control. Women tend to have, especially athletes, injuries in the low back and the knees and hips. So we want to prevent that, okay? Just because you're working out at home doesn't mean we cannot be safe. We're going to also incorporate exercises for postnatal. So if you're pregnant, pre or postnatal, my certification covers that. So we're going to work on really how to engage your core and belly breathing, inter-abdominal pressure. I want to teach you guys as much as I can. And focusing on range of motion and functional mobility. So we're gonna just pull and put together a corrective exercising program together, because I want you guys to see how easy this is, but how important this is as well. So number one, foam roll. So we want 4 exercises for foam rolling, okay? And probably the most, if I could just pick 4 that are important, is your back, okay? So that's going to be, I'm just going to write back. I'm not going to write the fancy terminology. We're going to write your glutes, okay? Try to look at this while I'm writing. And Gosh, I'm gonna go with IT band as a good one. IT band and calves. Okay, so we're gonna go over those 4 today, how to do them correctly. Okay, now we've got what's called the core, the balance, and the plyometrics. So that's kind of like your active warm-up. So we'll call that active warm-up. We're gonna get 3 or 4 moves there. We've got a dead bug. We've got, let's see, whoop. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. We're not in active yet. We've got lengthen, so we need stretches. 1, 2, let's do 3 stretches. So I'm gonna pick the 3 that my clients love doing. So we're gonna stretch out our calves, which will be, it's called gastrocnemius. Yeah, it's a big word. And we're going to do an adductor stretch. And we're gonna do it's a little more advanced, but it's a total body stretch, scorpion. You're gonna love it for your hips. Okay, now we've got activate. Now Amber's, so step 1, foam roll. Step 2, lengthen. Step 3, activate. Now we're gonna activate those muscles. And all of this really doesn't take that long, okay? But I just wanna show you how I put this together, okay? So you guys feel informed. So activate, we are going to do a ball bridge. Does everyone have a ball? If not, I will modify this move. And then we've got dead bug. We've got adductor, raise. And we've got, let's do 5 here, okay? We're gonna make this a little bit longer. Let's do a medial calf raise, and we'll finish with YTAs. Okay, YTAs, you're gonna be like, that's an activation move? Okay, you probably don't even know what that means, but if my clients are watching, they do. Okay, now step 4, we integrate. Integrate. I used to say interrogate, and my clients would be like, what? Okay, so step 4. And this is where you start to put together a little bit of a circuit. So we've got a single leg balance and reach, because we want to help balance and stabilize. We got a step overhead press and single leg squat to row. All right, are you guys ready for this? There we go. I definitely took longer than I wanted in the beginning, but I wanted to make sure people were tuned in and we had this going on right. So, and I realize this is backwards, so let me just put, that way you guys could take a screenshot of this. So you see what we're doing. We are foam rolling, we're stretching, we're activating, and we're integrating. Integrate. Okay, and we're gonna do all of these one time for, let's do 12 reps. take that back. Let's do 20. 20 reps, 1 by 20. We're gonna do all these 2 times 12 reps. And this is all 1 and 1. Okay, so if you need to, take a screenshot. Okay, all right. And then we're gonna get to it, friends. So I'm gonna be over here on my mat in my garage. Please feel free to ask me questions, guys. That's why I am here. So, foam roller. Do you have this? For those of you who are watching, can you just do a thumbs up or right below? This is from Walmart, but you can order on Amazon. Super easy, okay? And so even if you don't have this, you could still lay on your back with me, okay? And just kind of stretch while I show you how to do this. So you want to lean on the foam roll and kind of just work in sections. If you feel like there's any knots, I want you to stop, support your head, and press. Then when you get kind of right below your shoulder blades, you want to make sure that you switch your hands to behind your head so you're supporting your head and your neck. And don't roll like, you're not rolling out dough, okay? These are muscles and bones. So you can lift your hips and roll across, getting up to the shoulder blades. Do not roll your neck, okay? I don't want you to get hurt. All right, that's the back. Now we're gonna go to the glutes. My allergies are kicking in, so you'll have to forgive me. Okay, now we're gonna roll out the side of your glute. So you're gonna sit on the foam roll, cross your leg in a figure 4, and use this arm here to support. And it's the tiniest, like 3 to 5 inches that you're moving, if that, okay? And this is called your piriformis femoris. So you're like, I don't know what that is. It's a muscle in your glute, okay? It's a fancy word for that muscle, okay? Now, carefully rotate on the foam roll, cross the leg, and we're gonna roll over here. I realize on screen, these leggings make it look like I'm naked right here, but it's a pocket. And then this is like sheer. This is okay, now we've got IT band. Okay, you're gonna lay on it. You want the bottom leg straight, top leg like so, and you can stay up on your arm. We're going alongside from your hip down to your knee. These tend to be very, very tight, especially if you've been sitting a lot. You can drop down to your elbow. You see how I'm moving? Oh, this is, you're probably gonna feel it get really, really tight right above the knee. Yep, that's my sweet spot, guys. All right, we're gonna go to the other side. Okay, so on the hip, thread the needle is what I call it. You could do that too, but it hurts worse because you're just really smashing the muscle. So foam rolling is, for technical terms, it's called SMR. So semi-myofascial release. So you're releasing the fascia. It gets really, really tight, okay? It's right above the muscle and in between the fat. I think I'm saying that correctly. But it gets really, really tight. and it can also impede your progress because it's super tight. When you go to a massage therapist, which is really hard to do right now, they do that deep tissue and they help break up the fascia, okay? So that's why we use this on a weekly and daily basis to help. So for the calves, you can do one foot just like this, cross the foot over, and just glide over the foam roll, okay? You don't want to like lift up, because then you just got kind of a weird posture. So just keep your butt down and glide over. Just the crossing of your leg helps create more pressure on the muscles. You can also just take your leg like that if it's too much, and just kind of rotate your calves, because your calves are kind of, they go all the way around. All right, there we go. We're done with those. Now we're going to lengthen. So we've got a gastrocnemius stretch. If you had a band, like a TheraBand, like this, and you're not very, for my not very flexible people, you wrap it around your toe and help bring that toe towards you and pull. If you don't have a band, what I want you to focus on is knees straight, good posture. It's not about the reaching, okay? Because we're trying to stretch the correct muscle. We're not trying to necessarily stretch out your low back or hurt you. So keep that knee down and straight, toes up. If you can reach, go down and reach without lifting the knee, okay? You want to hold each stretch for about 30 seconds. If you go into the stretch and then come back up, it's doing nothing. You've got to, your body takes a few seconds to realize, oh, we're stretching this muscle. I need it to relax, okay? We want a slight pull. We don't want any pain or, any sharp pain. So if there's a sharp pain, just stay right here. Okay, when you switch, and make sure that toe is pointed back towards you, okay? Because we're stretching out that calf muscle. And next we've got an adductor stretch and a scorpion stretch. I'm going to add in a rotational back stretch. So this is called a supine stretch. You're going to take the right palm open, right leg, grab the knee at 90 degrees, inhale, exhale, and rotate. And you're going to stop right there. So we're opening up our chest, we're rotating our hips, so we're stretching out all of these muscles that get really tight from you sitting. You want to make sure that you've got a nice tight pull on that knee. And we're going to rotate in and down and switch. Left palm open, left knee, and make sure you do that. Inhale, exhale, rotate. If you're doing this with me, you might notice that your body is popping or cracking or things like that. And come back in and down. We're going to flip over. And if you're noticing that, that's exactly why we warm up and stretch first. And we don't just jump into a workout. So I'm not going to just be like, and hi everyone, my name's Amber. Let's start doing burpees and jumping jacks. I don't want you to get hurt, okay? All right, so we're going to lay down on your tummy. You're going to take the left arm straight, right arm is back. Rotate your head toward your right arm, take the right leg, lift up, and reach behind and over If you can set your toe down, you want your hip open, knee up to the ceiling, and we're gonna hold. And try to not let the knee fall. Okay, try to keep it open. If you're not as flexible, that's okay if it's kind of falling down, okay? But we want to try to really open up that hip. Take a few deep inhales and exhales while you're in the stretch. It really helps your body to relax. And we're going to go back center. Right arm open, left arm up, lift and rotate to the other side. So, I'm going to stop something. So my knees up and open, this palm is here. Your head needs to be looking away, okay? This back arm here is straight, which I'm sure you saw on the other side. Make sure you're breathing to help your body relax. Get oxygen to those muscles. All right, now we're gonna do one standing stretch, okay? So we've got an abductor stretch. So we're gonna stand with our feet wide, toes pointed forward, and we're gonna just push over, and we're gonna hold. Stretching out the adductor, okay? Right here. It's going to take a few seconds for you to feel it. Make sure you've got good posture. Your chest is up. And relax. And other side. Stretch. And relax. All right, guys. Another great way you can warm up is go for a walk outside. If you don't have a treadmill or anything like that, if you can just go around your guys' neighborhood and kind of get your blood flowing, that's a great way to warm up too. But this is kind of how I start all my clients out with corrective care. Okay. I don't know who of you have a ball. I don't know if people are commenting, but I'm gonna use a ball for this. We've got the activation now. If you don't have a ball, I got this one on Amazon. It came with a pump and it came with all the stuff. You can also, like you see, I have these boxes. If you have a stair or a bench, or if you do not have any of these things, just do your feet on the ground, okay? But this is helping with stability. So we are going to put our feet on the ball. Okay, we've got, I wrote 20 reps. We might have to do 10 and then take a break and then go back to it. So also I have the ball up against a wall or these boxes, so it can't really roll out from under me. But typically I don't. It's just there. Okay, so you're gonna push your feet in, completely flat. You're gonna tilt your pelvic down. You're gonna inhale, exhale, lift. Okay? We've got 20 reps. I'm squeezing my hips up, keeping my core engaged. I'm not pressing my belly out. If I lose that pelvic engagement, then I stop, which I just did, and then I re-engage. that was 15. We got 5 more. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now all these muscles here are all warmed up, which is great. For dead bug, I'm not going to use the ball because I really want to talk to you about your core. I'm going to take this off because now I'm warmed up. You should be too. Who's warmed up? After all those moves, you should start to be like, wow, I feel looser, I feel warm, I feel blood flow. Okay, we're gonna lay on our back. For a dead bug, you wanna make sure that your core is not, you're not arched like so. You wanna make sure it's nice and pressed down into your mat and that your belly button is pulled in. And that when you lift your legs, the air in your diaphragm is not there, okay? You've exhaled. So we're gonna inhale, tummy fills up, exhale, lift, okay? Got my low back pressed against the mat, legs are at 90 degrees, arms are up, and we're gonna do 10 modified dead bugs and 10 non-modified dead bugs, okay? So inhale, exhale, and lower the left leg, right leg. I'm gonna rotate so you guys can see me better. I'm pulling in with my core. Your legs should feel really light, like super light, because you're using your core. Okay? Let's do that one more time. So you're gonna inhale, exhale, lift the legs, 90 degrees, arms up. And now we're going to do opposites. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Exhale, open, alternate. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, rest. Good. Dead bugs done. Okay, so that is going to help with the muscle imbalances in your core. And now we are going to do an adductor raise. So I have these lovely fabric bands that I love to use. I'm going to slip it on. You don't have to use this. You can just do this without a band. They asked us to use very minimal equipment, which is easy for me, okay? So we're going to lay it on our side completely. Your arm is straight, okay? Like you're just relaxing. Now, same thing, we're gonna make sure that core is engaged. So we're gonna inhale, exhale, draw in, okay? Because your core is gonna stabilize while you do this. We're gonna lift, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Super simple, but very, very, very good for an activation move. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I wrote 20, so you could do 20 on each side, or if that's too much, just do 10 on each side. We'll do 20, so there's 11. We're going slow tempo. Now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 count. Don't rush it. Don't fling your leg up. Keep your foot in the neutral posture or position. 3, 2, 1. Good. Yep, my legs warmed up. I can feel all the things. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. Laying down, core is engaged. So inhale, exhale, stabilize. Everything but this, everything else does not move. It's nice and steady. Lift, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. 3, 4. My laptop doesn't want to work, so right now there's no music. I will work on that, guys. A lot of times Facebook is really finicky about music, so. But for the first time, I knew I needed to do some chatting with you all, so kind of pointless to have the music going. All right, we've got just a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh boy. Hey, if you had a band on, you take it off. We're moving to a medial calf raise. So medial means right here in the middle. Give me 1 second, guys. My nose is stuffed. Okay. All right, my allergies are working. I wish Mother Nature would make up her mind. Okay, her medial calf raise. So we're just working stability here. So hands here. You can still focus on engaging that core. Okay, core's engaged. We're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. Lift, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Lift, 2, 3. Slow and controlled. If it's hard for you to balance, just hold on to something. Okay? As we progress, you'll start holding weights and doing more things like that. Let's just assume this is all day 1 for you, and you're kind of just starting over, or you need a refresher on how to start your fitness journey. That's why I'm here. Not everyone is at their peak level of fitness, am I right? I'm not even at my peak level right now, but that's okay. Oh, we're doing 20, yep. And you really want to make sure you're not pushing your feet out or doing weird things. Just lifting up into that top big toe and down. 3, 2, 1. Now your calves should be awake. Okay, we've got YTAs. So I'm going to presume that you don't have dumbbells. So if you don't and you have a band, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to do this move. Okay, so I'm going to get my dumbbells. If you have like little tiny dumbbells, like 2s or 3s, perfect for these, okay? If you have 5s, I wouldn't go any higher than a 5, okay? And that TheraBand, we'll use this too, and then we'll use body weight. So I'm gonna show you body weight first. Okay, so you're in a YTA. You're gonna come here, and your back is flat, and you're gonna go Y, T, A. Y, T, A. Even though I don't have weights, it's called gravity. It's gonna create resistance. Y, T, A. Okay, that's if you have no weights at home. If you have a TheraBand, grab that and I'll show you how to do it. Just take it under 1 foot, okay? And you wanna grab it like that, thumbs up. Okay? Y. Oh, I'm gonna stop a minute. Here we go. Y. T. A. So, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, okay? You can thank one of my clients for that. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of them with weights. So I just did about 6 reps. We've got, I said 20. Okay, here we go. So we're bent over, core is engaged, back is flat. We're not looking down, we're not looking up. We're looking slightly down and forward, okay? Y, T, A, T, A. We're working the shoulders, we're working your delts, we're working your lat muscles, we're working your triceps. We're warming up all of those muscles, but we're also creating balance, range of motion. Notice how I come to my knees in between each one, okay? I'm not scooping around, okay? Really make sure you're careful with that. Which is why I say the lighter the weight, the better, while you learn how to get the form down. Okay, we've got like 5 more. These are pretty easy to remember, YTAs. And it's the position of your arms, Y, here, T, A. And you're pushing back, okay? All right, that was activation. Guys, you did great. If you are doing this with me, bravo. Okay, now we're gonna integrate, okay? We've got a single leg balance and reach. I would do this on a flat surface. I would not do this on a mat because they're not, while your foot's getting used to balancing, okay? So single leg balance and reach, we've got 2 sets of 12, but we've got 3 moves here and integrate. So we're gonna start off on the left. Your hands are gonna be on your hips. Make sure that you're engaging that core. Exhale. We're gonna hinge at the hip and we're gonna reach and we're gonna come back in. Slow tempo, okay? I'm not diving forward. I'm not kicking my leg back, okay? We're working on the hinge, okay? Your hips are a ball and joint. Hinge, hinge. Hands can come here or you can reach. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And if you don't even get your leg that far back, if you just want to go here, that's great. Okay, I'm going to show you from the side, my form. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. We've got 2 more. And last one. Down and up. Now I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Right leg. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. By now you're so warmed up that these things should be easier than just hopping right into it. And you might do that when you lose your balance. It's okay. I'm also not the greatest at talking and getting things done. Okay, last one, guys. Okay, we're gonna grab those dumbbells if you have them. If you have a bench or a step or stairs, like I have this little box here. Can you see it? Here we go. Okay. Let me move my phone roller out of the way. something small. It doesn't have to be big, you guys. It could just be like a little step or stair, okay? And you're gonna step up and you're gonna bring the weights. This is kind of not a good angle because you guys can't really see me. Let me bring up here. Okay, that's better. Oh, we're gonna hold the weights here, step, and press. And I got this back leg just balancing back there. Without the weights, you're just here. Can you see that? No weights. Okay? You step to press. And we're gonna do 6 on each side, slow tempo. 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. So this top leg never comes off the box, okay? And if the arms are too hard and you're like, oh, I can't balance, keep your hands at your waist and just focus on the lower body part, okay? Just coming up and balancing with that back leg. Okay, I'm gonna do it forward this time. I'm gonna step with the left, weights are here, balance, and press. Three, here's 4, 5, and 6. Okay, single leg squat row. So, I'm gonna recommend that you have one foot down for this, okay? This is a pretty difficult move. So you're just going to have that one toe in, you're going to squat, down, row. Okay, maybe a little more wide stance. So bend and row. Okay, this is what it would look like if that foot wasn't down. You're gonna squat, balance, row. If you don't have weights, that's okay. Just still do the movement, keeping those elbows right by your rib cage. That's 5, we got one more. And 6. Other side. And we're gonna squat. I'm gonna show you modified. Down, row. Okay? Squat down, row. Down. Notice how all these were on one leg. That's how you work balance and stability. 5 and 6. All right, guys. That was one round of integrate. We're gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna let you go. I still see there's people watching, so any feedback you guys can give me, like anything you can give me, like, hey, I don't have any equipment, how do I do that? Or I'm doing my best to really make it for everyone, okay, regardless of what you have for equipment. Yeah, I'm doing my best, guys. I hope this is helping you out. I'm super parched, I need more water. But I know I took a minute to get started, so I don't want to waste your guys' precious time. So we're gonna go back through and do those 3 moves one more time. Going back to the single leg balance and reach. All right, so nice posture. I'll go from the side. Inhale, exhale, arms forward, chest lifted, right in the Don't lock out that knee. Keep a slight bend in the knee. You might be more wobbly than me, and that is okay. That's what your body is supposed to do when it's trying to balance, okay? Especially if it's not used to it, right? And notice how there's a nice flat line, okay? I'm not dropping down, okay? None of that. All right, that was 6. Good job, you guys. Now we've got that step up overhead press. Okay, I'm gonna try to go forward this time. So we're gonna step, bring the weights here, core is engaged, balance and press. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Slow tempo. We're not exploding. We're not doing that yet, guys. I suppose if you don't have a step or anything, what you could do is to still keep the weights here, press and balance, okay? 6 on the right, 6 on the left, and here we go. Squat to row, and then we are all done. I have a little bit, for those of you who've been here the whole time, high five, thanks for hanging out. I have a little announcement that I'm gonna make this week, okay? For those of you who are joining me live. Okay, we're gonna single leg squat, so modifiers, toe back, hinge, and row. Okay, don't bring it to your armpits, none of that, okay? You want a nice flat back, looking out, pull the elbows back, okay? I'm not gonna modify now. I'm gonna just keep that leg up, squat, row. And you really focus on retracting your shoulder blades when you come down. Your range of motion might not be as much as mine. Your range of motion can improve over time, okay? So if your move is smaller than mine, that's okay. Down. Squat and row. Slow tempo, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Last, oh no, that's 5. Oh, and 6. Boom. Okay, guys. There you go. That is a corrective exercising workout. So what did you think? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, if you are needing extra assistance, I'm happy to help. And for those of you who are online, I did kind of introduce myself in the beginning, so if you hopped on late, I said some stuff at the beginning. You can go watch, I think, the replay. So now you kind of know what we'll be doing Thursday. I'm not going to introduce myself, I'm not going to do a ton of talking, but I just wanted you to understand kind of how I start things. And I want to assume that you guys are all kind of beginners. It's always safe to assume that, and then build from there. So, like I announced in the beginning, I have an app that I give to my clients who pay to train with me. But I'm going to give it to you guys for free. That way you guys could track in there and I could get to know you. You're able to track your before and after pictures. You're able to track your measurements. And what I want you to do is it's called performance assessment. I know that I can't do them with you, but we could encourage each other and share our results. So there is a 1 mile run, but feel free to walk it. That's what I have my clients do when they're like, yeah, I'm not a runner. Okay, not everyone is, that's okay. But we wanna see your progress of just working out at home. It will strongly encourage you to change those numbers, okay? So you've got a 1 mile run, and you've got some endurance, and you've got some strength. So we're gonna focus on cardio, vascular, and endurance first. As we kind of shift, we may work on strength a little bit, but we only have 4 weeks online. So there's only so much you can do in 4 weeks. So I don't want to bombard you with too much, but I do want to give you access to my app for free. And I hope you'll use it. I think it would be a great tool for you guys. And when this was going to be at the rec center, everyone who was paying for the class, it was going to be 4 classes a month, I think for $40. And I was going to give you the app. And I was going to create programs for you guys to kind of get acquainted with the gym and more personalized approach to your program, because you're not Jack and Sally and Sue, all these people on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You're you, and you have your own capabilities and qualities, and I want you to feel like something was created for you, and you could start slow and work your way up. And then the greatest part about this is if you have a day where you're like, I don't feel like doing a really tough workout, maybe you just need to do some corrective care, some corrective exercising, and you can skip integrate, you can skip activate, you could just do foam rolling and stretching. I recommend that every single day, guys, okay? Because your body needs to move, okay? It needs to move. We were not meant to be sedentary, and I want you all to stay healthy and happy. And so I'm gonna close this video out with a quick little prayer. And that prayer is that everyone watching this would be able to really invest in themselves, in their health, and that they would start to prioritize. I pray that you guys would be able to prioritize your health, your families, and the things that matter most. You know, making time for yourself, making time for your family. Go bring your grandma coffee, go for that walk, go for that hike, take that trip, you know, reward yourself in positive ways with experiences and moments. Life is incredibly short and unexpected, and so I just pray that all of you who are here watching, if you've been affected by this mentally, physically, or you've lost a loved one, my heart goes out to you. And the best thing that we can do is to carry on and become better, healthier as a human being, healthier as families, and hopefully healthier as a country. And so I just encourage you guys to really take care of yourselves, take care of your neighbors, and be kind to one another, and just be kind. And I will see you guys Thursday, and we will start with a quick little prayer because that's just the way I do things, and we're gonna get right into it. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the City of North Liberty for asking me to do this, and I'm really happy to be here. So take care, guys, and see you Thursday.